Okay, I'm at the Medeski Stadium today, and I've got with me Adam Pingilly, who was a silver medalist earlier this year in the skeleton bobsleigh, which is a very unique form of the sort of bigger bobsleigh that most people would recognise it as sort of 4 men in it. This is a one-man operation, and we're here today because there's thing called Pitch to Podium going on, which is about transferring between sports, people who are good at one sport perhaps going on and doing something else. And I just want to ask Alan why you're supporting this today.
Well, I came from another sport, first of all from track and field athletics, and then into bobsleigh and then into skeleton. So I can recognise the potential that often you don't find the sport that you've got the most potential with straight away, but it's good to keep your eyes open and to be able to have the opportunity to look for other sports that may be perfect for your physical and mental makeup. Now Pitch to Podium is really taking advantage of that and organising it very well.
So you started off from quite a young age. Was it athletics you were doing?
That's right.
And what inspired you originally to get into that?
I'd always loved racing. Ever since I was at nursery school, loved being first across the line. When I was young, I remember watching the Olympic Games, and Daley Thompson won in the decathlon back in the day. And that was a real inspiration to me to think, right, I want to go and be a decathlete and go and do athletics.
And when did you decide you wanted to make a switch to something that really has no link, does athletics to bobsleigh?
They require similar skills and abilities in terms of power athletes, very important. I was doing the two alongside one another, but then it wasn't like I woke up one morning. It was more a gradual process of thinking, yeah, I think I'm better suited to this. The opportunities are there to get involved and to achieve the things I'd like to achieve, like going to Olympic Games and winning medals. I think the best route would be through bobsleigh and then now skeleton.
Brilliant. Well, congratulations on the silver medal. Hope we'll have a gold in a couple of years' time at the British Olympics. Good luck. Thanks very much. Right, I'm here at the Medeski Stadium and I'm at an event called Progression 2009, and it's run by the League Football Education. And what it's all about is they're bringing in apprentices from football, rugby and some other sports, and they're giving them options because a lot of apprenticeships don't make the grade, don't get the professional contracts that they want at the end of it, but they're still very talented and very good sports people. So there's a structured programme now that the Football League is running that enables them to go on to other sports that perhaps they've never even thought of. Maybe hockey, could be bobsleigh, could be swimming, could be something else entirely different. But it uses their core skills that they've learned within football and rugby, the fitness, the running and the other things, to get into something else that gives them a useful career that could end up in the Olympic Games or the World Championships or something else. So it's a really fantastic program. The reason I'm really interested in it is because I'm interested in education, as you know, but particularly in retraining and reskilling. And it should be the same in sports as in every other career. People should be given the opportunity to make a difference and to make the grade in some other sport if they don't do it in one subject. Right, I'm with Steve Sutcliffe, who's with the League Football Education. He's Communications Manager for them. And I've just asked Steve to have a quick word with me, just to tell me what this is all about today, what they're doing and why they're doing it. So Steve, what are you up to today?
Basically, progression is a strategy that's being developed by League Football Education to cater for, originally to cater for apprentice footballers who are being released from the game at the end of their apprenticeship. It now extends a little bit further to all sports who undertake the Apprenticeship in Sporting Excellence programme. And basically we're trying to provide those players who are unfortunate enough to be able to continue in a career in professional sport with an opportunity to look at secondary careers.
How many sort of footballers, I think you've got rugby players as well, how many have you got coming here today?
We'll have well over 250 attending the event today. We also ran a northern event which housed 520 apprentice players, professional players that are retiring from the game. So we're getting up to the 750,000 mark in total.
And when did this start?
The strategy was developed last year and has evolved since then. It also encompasses assessment trials at the end of the season, which are again designed to give players opportunities at other other opportunities to continue playing at whatever level, including the chance to go out to Europe and play European clubs, or go out to the States on scholarships in America.
So it sounds like a fantastic scheme. Thanks very much, Steve. And we're going to hopefully see a couple of Reading players in a minute and tell us why they're getting involved. Right, I'm here with Stephen Hunt. He was player of the season for Reading last year. And Stephen's turned up to support the event today. Stephen, why are you supporting this particular event today?
No, I think it's important when players get released that they obviously on the right path to getting their careers back on track, and whatever that may be. And I know what's like myself, so I don't mind turning up for events like this.
So you were released from Brentford?
Released by Brentford, rejected by Halifax, Preston. There's a few, so I don't want to say too much, but it's difficult going when you do that.
It's quite a hard knock to take when there's young age, I thought.
Yeah, I think it'll make me stronger as a person, I think, more so than maybe as a footballer, but as a person you get stronger for it and standing in good stead. Well,
you've come back well, because obviously Republic of Ireland, man of the match the other night, and Reading player of the season. Not done you too much harm.
Yeah, perform for Reading now in the next few games. We've got some 6 vital games that are important for the town as well.
Well, thanks for coming today. I think everybody really appreciates you supporting the event, and good luck with tomorrow's game with Sheffield United.
Yes, thank you.
Cheers.